Well, hello there. How's it going today? Tears of the Kingdom, baby. We're back at it. It looks like the goddess statue is just about to braid or pat Link's hair or something like that. But either way, we're going to be heading over to Zora's domain, but not right now, because there's two things we want to do quickly. One of them will be depositing the light vessels, but also we got Sage's Wells, which I don't know exactly what to do. So we're just going to pick one. I'm actually going to close my eyes here and pick. And it's going to be with Yunobo. Solemn Vow of Yunobo, Stage of Fire. Your reinforced bond with Yunobo has increased the Avatar's attack power. Okay, that is really cool. But now the second thing will be going to Jojon Shrine. So this isn't one that we discovered together, but one that I found totally by accident. I was like, hey, while we're on the way there, why not go to this one? Proving Grounds, Rotation. Okay, cool. This is part of the reason why I wanted to leave it for you guys, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be one of these shrines or what it was going to be on the inside, rather. And I actually really like these ones. They make me really want to do another episode of just being armorless and just seeing how that goes in terms of, well, surviving or not. So if you guys would be interested in that, just let me know. That guy's terrifying. Thankfully, he was evil. Thankfully, he was really easy to take care of. Now I think there's one more construct, unless this one is... Okay, this one's worth more. I could probably use some fire arrows though, which would be fantastic, but I don't think we really need it, because I think this dude should just be able to just shove off, or not! Like, bro, what's making you survive so long? There we go! Ooh! A magic rod. Now to ascend up. Ooh, we see another shrine right there, so we're definitely going to be heading towards those because it is on our way there. But I've thought that we'd just go up here and see some leeway. Ow! You little jerk. But we're gonna take care of this dude, so I'm pretty sure this is the reason why we probably took, two fairies out of there. But I was going to just say, this is going to be towards the tower that we want to, so we may as well just grab all the shrines and stuff on the way, which is the reason why I wanted to start over in this mountain over here. I'm glad I did, because we just had to witness whatever that was. Okay, I was wondering what this was going to be. So all I see in the distance is just something glowing, but now how is it supposed to be up? Tulin, you're adorable. I love you, dude. Oh, okay, I don't think Tulin was actually the one that got it up, but he brought my attention to it. Now it's just actually hitting this last one. Sometimes I suck at these ones, sometimes I'm not too bad, but at least it was only 3, and yeah! Oh my gosh, I love these lily pad ones. So what should this one name be, guys? That's gonna be the common question of the day. What is a lily pad dude gonna be called? Now, I didn't go for that one, but it's actually kind of far away. Hello, Keys. How are you doing? The urge to go back into the depths is real, but we're going to ignore it. But we're still going to go into different wells and stuff there, because there's lots of things that we can still just discover. Plus, we could also get some kick-ass weapons just by doing this as well. And this one just brought us to jail, but apparently we were already in this. Oh, I was wondering what was up there. I thought there were keys. So we also hear enemy music somewhere, but I don't know exactly where they are. Ah, okay. It was this little stall blends that I was hearing. It's like, bruh. Now you guys are just going to chase after us, but at least they also stay at least semi-slow in the water. Just kind of funny, just looking, watching, just kind of casually go forwards. Addison! It's good to see you again, and I like how there's this shrine that's right next to him. Oh, I was hoping that would be able to stay, but at least we can merge rocks together. That's probably what we want to do. It's like putting him right there, and then let's see if this will allow this thing to stay up. Not quite. Unforgivable. So we'll try it like this, which, whew, looks like it worked. Thanks for the 20 rupees. Ooh, seafood rice balls. Those could slap. I love rice balls. Like sushi, stuff like that. You know the way to a man's heart, Addison. Bonflowers. And a sad door number 1, which is the only door, is the deep forest. Oh! So we got some floaty balls here. Will we be able to get it up and just like do this? That sort of works. I mean, that works too, just using bonflowers. Now, note to self, don't go under one of these orbs or bouncy balls or whatever they are when they're bouncing up. Otherwise, you will just get you'll get damage taken on you. I like how this dude literally just heard or saw the ball rather in the distance. I was like, what the heck is that? Yeah, that dude just got completely destroyed. I love how the Master Sword just doesn't change completely when it merges with items, but instead it just absorbs. It's like actually looking at the blade was really, really cool, and that thing just disappears. And it just has writing on it. I wonder what it actually says. Now let's see what's in its chest. Now speaking of designs and stuff, I really like how the anniversary cover, I almost said footage, the anniversary cover of the Princess Bride, I didn't think that was actually going to do anything, and knowing that we could actually just use explosives on this makes it a whole lot easier. I know it was probably supposed to use the two of them together to like make a bouncy ball. I'm actually going to try this first, see if this does anything. But the cover is actually reversible, or rather you can flip it over and it says Princess Bride on both covers, but also it's kind of mirrored with two people on the front cover. I just think designs like that are just super, super clever. And, okay, I think I see what we need to do here then. I think we want to use our friend Gregory over here as long as we can actually get underneath them. Oh my goodness. The orb right underneath here, or rather the side here, really looks like it could be a core from Portal 1 or Portal 2. Don't know why that's just my image of it, but it is. So we can just go up here. I don't know if that's actually what we're supposed to do, but hey, we take it. It's a quick and easy shrine. Oh, it's so beautiful during the daytime. And I love how you can just see that almost said shower, the tower out in the distance. Now, before we move on, I don't want to get too distracted, but I really want to go down into the depths and get at least warm my light route, because it might lead us over to another one that we don't have. Or by other one, I mean to other shrines that we don't have. Because we know whereabouts this light route is going to be underneath us. Landed gracefully. Whew, I like how there's a little bit of flickering. But also that we got some glow armor on. I don't know why my first instinct is going straight towards the gloom. But it is what it is, and okay, good, light route is nearby. So not sometimes the light routes in comparison to not bonflowers, I'm said compared to the bonflowers. I see them and I need to collect them. It's like my explosive goblin brain going, and it just needs to. Yo! I did not expect you down here! So I guess we're gonna refight this dude because I'm curious to know if it'll actually give us anything or not. And beautiful! Better than the other picture. Yes, I hear you roaring, buddy. You're going to try your best to hit us, but we also have Tulin. But we're also not in a dome anymore, so that's going to make it at least a little bit easier. As long as I can actually aim Ryunobu properly. Okay, Tulin, please do not get like, exploded. That would suck, my boy. It would suck. Oh, and I knew we were just going to get crushed, but there was also a little bit of a leeway. By leeway, I mean opening, and I am sorry but not sorry, Goma, because I'm trying to get you to be destroyed. See, it looks like we would be able to like ascend here, but it like, just barely doesn't. I don't know why that's the case. But I like the fact that we can. Oh, I expected that to happen, but it was worth a shot. Okay, I was wondering if it's going to be a phase 2 or not, but what's it going to do since there's no like roof for it to jump on? Like, is it going to jump off, or is this? Okay, fair enough, buddy. It's just going to stream. I don't really blame it though. That part always makes me a little bit nervous. So, like, what if the cooldown just doesn't make it in time? And yes, we're going to be flying off here. I'm surprised Tulin wasn't just trying to shoot at it, because you would just think it would be a lot easier. But hey, it took a little bit because I kept missing with Nobo, but also getting squished. We defeated it. It allows us to do a few things. Whoa! Plus 38. That is a lot. Which means once we can actually get down here, or once we actually have other weapons, definitely going to be able to use that and make a really good hammer out of it. So we already have a rod, but that's not really going to do anything for us. A huge crystallized charge, eh? We take that. That means we can get a lot more batteries. I like how our little Aracuda eyes are just down here still. But now it's time to continue our adventure in the rain. I was worried it was going to just be thundering out, so it's like, that would just be my luck, just coming out of the depths after fighting something and then having thunder at us. Like, oh. Now it looks like we made it into what was originally the Zelda's camp, at least I believe so. But now it's just a Zonate construct camp. I love it. Just like how I love just getting them down like that. See if we can actually get them flung into the water. Unless there's a bridge here that they're like, there's enough for us to just be able to like, or them to jump rather, not us to jump to them. Oh, and the other side are bokoblins. So it makes me wonder if these dudes actually fight, like, oh no, that dude wasn't really doing anything to us. I'm so sorry, dude. I know you're probably going to hit us, but we're just going to take your Lizzo bow. Ow! Okay, that's fair enough, my friend. That's fair. Oh, now there's a lizard. Okay, this is not so good for us because of that. I like how it just started us like way back over here. So yeah, I wonder what the relationship is between the bokoblins and like slash Ganondorf and the Zonai constructs. So obviously there's a wall up, which makes me wonder if the constructs or who put that up. Okay, hello guys, how are you doing? Yes, I know you really want to like serve me. I love this dude's horn. It's like I didn't even realize we haven't fought these dudes yet until I took a look at our material. I just missed that dude. And he of course can just swim through the water, but we're going to just try to ignore them. I like how now the other dudes are now like more aware of where we actually are. Oh, hello Aracuda. How's it going? I'm just running away now at this point. I want to know what's up here. I would say they could shoot at us, but it's not like they can really climb. I think the only things that actually know how to climb in this game are Gloom Hands. But also I guess technically Phantom Ganon, even though he doesn't really climb, just teleports. Thanks a little blue bowl for A, leading us over here, but also B for the rupees that you gave us. I'm surprised this dude actually just jumped down and just didn't stay up in the air. Okay, now the other one's silver. So does anybody know how scaling in this game works when it comes to enemies? Because all of a sudden we got these guys, even in early caves that we were fighting against. Does it come with like either enemies to defeat, or does it also have to do something with not like I did distracted, but it's like it looks different. Oh, it is different. It has like heavy armor on. That dude was really easy to take care of, but I was going to say temples though. That is a really pretty shield. It's too bad it's going to be like the weakest one. We really need to hunt for some more Korok so we can get more shield inventory and stuff like that for us. Okay, it's light. I was like, what the heck is that down there? And this would be like a perfect place for a Korok to be. And it would also be a perfect place to have some like frogs. But apparently it's not complete for this cave. Ah, now I see it. That makes sense. I was looking for a place that we could ascend to, and I was like, wait, there's stuff up on the roof. So I'll probably be using a sand here then. It looks like we're just going through like bone or something like that. Looks like we're sticking off to the side. Oh, hello! This is terrifying, and it's not a very welcoming spot, to say at least. At least we can blow all the little dudes away. We can't necessarily do that for the big guys, but at least it makes it easier for us, so... There you go, friend. I wasn't sure if there's going to be a door or anything, but who are you? Thank you. I'm saved. I despair thinking no one would find me here. You might be wondering how we got here. Fine question to explain. I'll tell you about the Blood Moon, which I already know what the Blood Moon is about, but that sucks that the Blood Moon kind of happened when you were there and think, ooh. Thank you very much for all of that, though. I appreciate it. And goodbye, my friend. So I guess getting slightly distracted is a good thing, otherwise we wouldn't have gotten all these goodies, and we also wouldn't have known about blood moons, even though we already knew about them at this point. And up at the top makes this really high up, literally just where we were, which makes sense, but I was hoping we'd be at the peak. Oh, it's my favorite island up there. Really love the orb ones. Very much looking forward to doing them. Okay, whoa. That looks really pretty. I forgot what the bridges looks like down here. And I love having Tulin. Whoa! There's another Bokoblin boss, although that one is definitely more terrifying considering it's a silver colored one. So hopefully we don't just get destroyed from it, because we know we're going to fight it. Hi, big dude. We're just going to, actually, in fact, we're not going to use that. We're going to use one of these and try to get you guys to fight each other, ideally. There we go. So that got them fighting each other, so now let's see who will win. Or rather, if these guys were actually ignore me. It doesn't really look like the big boy wants to, which is fair enough. Oh, good shot, big boy. Marvelous. But now it's going to go after us, especially now that it's that. That was a good shot, though. You know, Bo, could you please, do that? Apparently we're just picking up a torch, which you could probably use to, start burning this dude down. Which we can, although it doesn't really do us any good, though, unfortunately. It is really determined to fight Nobo. They unexpectedly determined to fight him. But there we go, but now unfortunately it is, I basically just caused a forest fire, which shouldn't bother Link because we literally have armor for it. I just really wanted to get his horn. 37! It also looks really cool. Oh, Master Sword's power has been restored. I was just looking up at that island over there, which at some point we should head back to the lookout landing again. I was set to the lookout resort for some reason. Oh, this makes it go slow. Is this... okay, oh. Now there's a blood moon. Which, I mean, I guess it's a good thing we just got out of range of those guys, otherwise we could have just gone through. But I was gonna say... Never mind. I was thinking it might have been like oil or something like that. I like how that dude just seemingly just spawned a blood moon after saving him. Like, is he secretly Ganondorf? Just imagine that. Just like, he's like not really in the castle, he's just out and about pretending to be like stuck. That would be kind of a plot twist. But anyways, I was going to say like, this thing kind of looks like it's oil or the tar they're going to, but looking at it move the way it is, makes it look a little bit more like it should be like malice or something like that. Boys, can you please like back up? This is my cave here. Especially you. You're just a jerk hitting us like that. Now you just go up right next to us like a big jerk. I'm guessing that Arakuda probably was like, yo, we got some company here. And of course now you brought the little friends back, which at least are really easy to take care of. It's just a matter of us surviving. I'm just trying to get that dude away because it's the most terrifying. It's the most terrifying one out of all the enemies around here. Oh, hello, little fox. I was just going to see if we can find the Zolfos after it just fell, but don't actually know where it fell to. But like, hey, that's fine. Hello, Ericuda. Yes, I know that you're still up there. That dude is still alive. That's impressive. Okay, we just took the horn before it fell off, just like the other part of the Zolfos. But now, before we get even more distracted, we're actually trying to get up to that tower. That was the main goal of just getting here, aside from Zora's domain, of course. So I think from there, we could probably land near it, or at least up to one of the islands up there, at least. We'll see. Okay, that is definitely tar, but it's like, seriously, it looks like Malice. We got this gorgeous little dude over here too, which we're gonna try not to, okay, I was gonna say, try not to get introduced to, because electric Zolfos, electric wizards are a lot more terrifying than the other ones, because they have no weakness. But that's okay. They seem to just want to get stuck, unless it could just port up over here like Ganon doesn't look like it. I mean, this is one way to troll a wizard. I'm still gonna run away because that could probably still hit us. And got you, little sticky frog. Because I was just like, what is that? Because I thought it was some kind of bat, and I looked at it, it was like, that is a frog with really big legs. Honestly, really adorable, and I'm surprised it didn't run away earlier. Because I thought we were gonna be a lot more loud. But I also find it interesting how the armor in this, there is a lot of wizards here. These things are terrifying. It feels like they're just like trying to like run after us. Is there a Korok here, or is it just like really windy? There might be a Korok here actually. One way to find out is if the mask is going through, which it is not, so we're just going to run away and pretend that we saw nothing. And these things are falling, which makes me wonder if they're coming from the island, just like how the debris do as well. Unless an enemy is dropping it, don't really know. Oh no! Not the Zora. I tried to throw a chew at it, which, hey, it worked. I was gonna go for like the water fruit, but sometimes the other ones work. But who are you? You look really cool. You saved me. Thank you. How shameful that this should happen to me, Captain the Guard Source of the Main. Unbelievable. After the upheaval, the filth suddenly began to fall from the sky. Okay, so that does answer it. Just thinking of it makes my scales bristle. My gills still feel so unclean. If he had not sprayed me with water, I shudder to think what would have happened to me. That would suck very much. You're back. You must allow me to thank you. Thank you for saving me. Here's a Zora sphere. Aw, you didn't really have to give me a gift, dude, but thank you. I appreciate that. And also, like how it's like, hey, it isn't actually too bad to get this tower open. You just need to spray some water and be in a merry way. Now it's right over another orb, which these things just look really cool. So I want to know if this is going to be a part of the island or not. But there's also another tower that we could get that's nearby, and a glimpse way over there. But first we want to go over to Zora's domain for that. I just wanted to actually get in here. Okay, I'm glad that didn't just like destroy Link's ankles. Like, that could have been swinging hard enough to hurt Link. The flying device. I like how even the entrance to that was circular, kind of like an oval. So, where's this chest? I think, is it way over there? It is way over there. Okay, that's really cool. And it's too bad we can't just add the... I said rails. We can add rails, but too bad we can't add any of our like fans or anything to them. And there we go. I was hoping that we would be able to actually get up here with that, 'cause I don't know if that's actually like low enough for us to be able to ascend up. Probably is. Nope. Well, it probably is, but we're falling right off. So I'm guessing then we want to go this way, but we could also just go through and see what's up with the sleighs. Cause there's gotta be a reason that they're there in the slant. But what the reason would be, I don't really know. Okay, it's a little bit awkward to actually control it now, but that seems to do it, and that's probably how we're supposed to get up to that chest too. But I don't quite know how to get to it, so we're just gonna get to the end and just ignore it for now, because we got other islands to go to, and in the next episode, that's when we'll actually get to Zora's domain, so we're actually over top of it, which makes it really nice. Thanks, Glider, for saving me there at least a little bit, but I like how it also just stopped us and almost made us fall off into the abyss. No, we don't have any like charges or anything to be able to get there, but now it's just getting out of here though, which I'm going to assume we could just take this off. There we go. I was wondering what actually got to be like that. And I also love how the entrance/exit of this is. Now, I was actually going to go right to this island above us, but I think that might actually be the temple. Because I was looking at the map and it looks like awfully big. And like right there, that looks like a whale. It's probably a reference to Jabu. I love it so much. Whoa. Spyro. So many things that we're actually going to do. So once they're obviously not right now. We're not going to do that right now. We got things to do. Oh, we have this island right here that we can go towards. I don't know if we'll actually be able to reach to it. I don't know if we'll be able to reach it or not. Ow. Especially not with that jerk. Reported, and this fan was so bad. It's like, bruh, what are you doing? Whoa. And right underneath it is a chest which contains another sage as well. Almost said chases. I love how it's sun and moon on it. It's like, I like those kind of designs. Actually, it's really, really pretty. Especially like on like, earrings and stuff like that. There's a lot of good things that you can actually make out of them. But let's see if we can climb at the top of the sphere, because that will allow us to get to the other island, or the other bit of this island, a lot easier. Oh, and so much more to this island as well. This is why I didn't want to like leave it off and go to Zora's domain right away. Otherwise, we probably would have missed these little things. We made it to this island, which has a gull. I don't know if we actually have a picture of a cloud going on. We do. I'm gonna keep an old picture. I forgot I actually took that picture. It looks really, really nice. Ooh. There's another chest right up here. So many goodies. And what did we get? We got ourselves a old map, baby. We're gonna have to go back to the depths again at some point. I wonder what would happen if we already got some and then we found an old map. Like, would it still mark it, or would it ignore it? What is attacking us? Oh, it was one of these guys. Get out of here, dude. I was just trying to enjoy the scenery over here. Okay, well, we're falling off and going towards here now. And then I think what we'll do after that is we're going to try to get over to that island, and then we'll leave it from there, and then go down to Zora's domain in the next episode. Oh, now it's falling down. I don't know. Yeah, we can't read that quite yet. So, wonder where that will go. We have to mark where that actually went. Mind you, we can actually see it on the map, which is nice. But we need to go back to Lookout Landing, because I'm pretty sure that's actually where we learned about this island, because when I was going there and just kind of walking around it, I think earlier, I actually noticed one of them was on the ground. I don't know if the input is going to be like, yo, there's this thing, or if there's going to be a construct there or not, so I think once we explore the area around Zora's domain, of course after that, we're gonna go back there. It's a Flux 2, like that picture better, and we probably could have just gotten that before. Okay, I was wondering what it had on it, because I could see something glowing on it, so I wasn't sure if it was one of those gems or not. And now of course we got Buddy with these dudes. I don't know if they're going to leave us alone or not until we fight it, until we defeat it rather, or if it's going to like stay there. We don't want the amiibo right now. I love how it just flings us. I love how it just flings us up. It's really easy to take care of, but unfortunately, I don't think we actually have anything to fuse it with. Could fuse it with staff, because at least it makes it 26. It makes it so we don't have to destroy any rafts or anything. But now I just want to find where the chest dropped. So this will be the last thing for today, which will be Ooh, another sage as well. Okay, we take it. So I like how we went into another orb, though that one was smaller than the zero gravity or low gravity ones. So that was really fun. Now I can't wait to just like run off one of these islands. It probably won't be this one, because I actually want to go off out of the orb, which I think is actually right on top of there. And then go right down. Unless this little island... Actually, no. We could just leave it off and jump off. Sort of. This one is dead. We are going to jump off of this island again, which I'm not actually going to get the fan off right away because... well, it's not like he's really going to save. But... yeah, I'm looking forward to actually being able to jump off there. So she's saying we could just do this and play around with it. Actually, we're just going to drop off right now. Because we can actually see, what's around it, because, like, what is this thing over here, for example? Plus, we could actually just glide into Zora's domain. That light is really, really bright. I thought it was going to be, like, an enemy or something like that. Dang, where's Zora's domain? We made it Tower of Water. Mogawak Shrine. Okay, so how hard or easy is this one going to be, then? We want it up here? Oh, okay. That's really cool. We're gonna drop that there for now because we don't want to bring it into the water with us. That would not be very good. Oh, but we could use it on there. Don't know if we want to go up or where we want to go, though. That does the trick, but now it's a scary thing of knowing how to actually get over there. We could probably just glide. We don't need to overcomplicate things. We just need to bring that orb over there instead. But in here, we got ourselves an opal. Okay, that's not too bad of a reward. I also like how the electricity actually slowly drains down in this thing. It just doesn't stay infinitely. So it makes you need to be at least a little bit more quick. But also that there's just barely enough charge in there that we can actually get up here. I really like that. It's just like really easy. It's just a matter of keeping the charge for that to get up there, but also making sure you don't die in the water. And made it to floor 1, which is the only floor. We could have probably also glided over the cage, which is what I was about to do before, but we really didn't need to do that. And now this makes it our 8th flight blessing, because I actually forgot to get to put in another heart piece. But that's okay. So with that, we shall leave it here. Whoa, it's nighttime. It's absolutely beautiful. And that explains the question. The island that's really big up in the sky is probably going to be the temple or dungeon. A random question, do you guys refer them to be temples or dungeons? Because I noticed I gotta go back and forth depending on. There's definitely like the water temple, wind temple, and stuff like that. Sometimes I call it like dungeons. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that. But anyways, before we move on and climb up that ladder, we're going to leave it here. In the next episode, we're going to figure out what's going on in Zora's domain. I'm glad there's some water here. Not everything is ooze. Apparently, Lynx is now going to just take a bath. I mean, like, it's good for him. I mean, considering that one's short, like, he's kind of... he really likes to be in water. Anyways, we shall leave it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button, so something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video. We will have 2 more hearts, because I'm actually just about to go over to a statue and actually extend him in. But yeah, anyways, looking forward to figure out what's going on in Zora's domain. Till then, peace.